we're just surrounded by flies.
Tikman di mango.
Having fun with the flies?
I keep getting thorns in my feet.
Well, just put your boots on.
I will do, but not yet.
Take the whole thing. Break it up on there.
What's this? On?
Yeah, the very big ones. Yeah.
That? What?
You reckon that'll do for tonight?
Yeah, I think it should be okay.
Nice smooth ride, isn't it?
Just find this track down a bit further, we come back out on the highway again.
This is what everything in Australia. Sorry?
Started something now. Still doing it.
Everybody's doing it. Go down the bottom.
Oh.
Pretty mini camera.
Yeah. It's quite good, but the digital images aren't fantastic.
from the Aboriginal people, this is a ceremonial hole for the Mala ancestor placed in the rock in the Queensland Canyon. There's a bit more of that when we get around the other side. Less than 80 millimetres, and I've had 2 years more than 900 millimetres, so you can get this really big variation in the amount of rainfall you get at any time of the year. So any sort of reliable surface water is pretty well sought after. Again, there is quite a large amount of water throughout the area, but the majority of it is beneath the ground. There's a large artesian basin throughout Central Australia. Areas like this where there is surface water are reasonably rare. The Aboriginal people would be able to access the underground water at various points through the year, depending on the amounts of rainfall you've had previously.
Bit of a design fault there.
Yeah. Imagine that coming off right about now.
Sorry?
Imagine that coming off right about now.
You'll be alright, get the photograph.
Oh yeah.
What?
What?
Okay, so this is one of the main art sites at the base of Uluru. There is a bit more along the front there, but this is probably the largest example. Again, because the Aboriginal people live their lives in really different ways in different parts of the country, the artwork is much the same. The artwork here, if you look in the top right corner over here, there's a big line of concentric circles running in a bit of an arc across here. This is said to be the story of Uluru and Kings, which is the story of this section of Uluru. Again, at Uluru, there is one story for the formation of the mound, which comes from the Kunju waterhole, which I pointed out here, which is said to be the birthplace of Uluru. The rock itself was formed at the waterhole, but then there are 4 or 5 separate stories relating to different areas at Uluru. So, Langkara, the blue-tongued lizard, the story of him is around the backside over here. So there's 4 or 5 of these main stories relating to different sections of Uluru. The story of Uluru and Kings is said to be written in this little piece of artwork here. So, as an old person, a grandfather probably, I'll be sitting here telling the children the story of Uluru and Kings and drawing these symbols as I was telling the story. If you know the story of Uluru and Kings, you can use these symbols to help you remember the story. But basically the story starts about 250 kilometres to the east of here and finishes at the Murrujulu waterhole. So by knowing this story, painting it out as you're telling it, you'll be able to walk from 250 kilometres east of here and find your way to Murrujulu waterhole without map, compass, stars, just by knowing the story. These little stations along the way will probably be either water sites or food sites that will help you get to where you want to go. The story will tell you where Connie stopped on the way here, where she stopped for a drink, where she stopped to collect berries, certain foods. So by knowing this information and this story, you'll be able to find your way from point A to point B just by knowing the story. So the stories themselves hold the information the Aboriginal people need to survive out here. To read these stories in the Cultural Centre tomorrow. So just by seeing this little mark up the top here, this is reminding the Aboriginal people that this is where Kunia came around to confront the Liru man. So it's these little symbols in the landscape, and again they're everywhere. It doesn't have to be on a rock here. There's 2 large cracks up the top left here, which is said to depict the battle of Kunia and Liru as well. So using these symbols in the landscape, you are constantly reminded of the stories and the information you need to know to survive out here.
So what do you think is the best thing about this? Yeah.
Size.
Sorry?
Size.
What's the worst thing we've been had here?
That's about a carrot, isn't it, Albert?
Yep.
Big one. Oh!
That's it, Turner, you get him. You tell him who's boss.
This is where I look completely mad, isn't it? We should have our... Huh? What are they doing here?
Thanks for supplying the champagne.
You're welcome.
And the crackers, and the dip. And the driving.
And the sun.
And the sun. Bloody flies.
Thanks for that.
Sorry?
No thanks for the flies. Very bitter. Yeah, very bitter. And like they got such. And it was funny as well. Like a lot of newspapers in Adelaide wouldn't carry their stories. It was very like Adelaide got right behind Coopers, even though they'd acted very bad. But I could see where they're coming. I used to say to them, keep your hands off.
Barely knock you down.
9 days hands off my favourite beer.
Just.
And I can see as well Adelaide, a lot of industry investment. See why people were keep an Adelaide family-owned business. I have to say they were fairly put their hands away the winter.
give you a big chance to get in once you have the net off.
Yeah, it's going to knock them out.
Lovely.
Tasty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a big one here.
I've never seen one that big.
No, get a lot bigger than that.
Look at that.
They really do not get a lot bigger than that.
Have you ever eaten this?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's great.
Don't get that the wayward bus.
He's looking at you.
Yeah, exactly. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
He's a big fat
squidgy?
rat. Yeah, it is squidgy.
They're the things that Aboriginals make into like a pasta, isn't it?
No.
Why?
I would just take a heap of these back and just grill them up. And then, you should be able to eat that, Mina. Don't you? You Koreans love sheep and that things like dog and...
God. No, actually don't want to do it.
That's alright.
So they live in the woods, or that just it crawled into a...
No, they live in there. Like, originally, that's sort of what you look for. It's going to be really funny fish.
Yeah, it's all swollen.
Yeah.